Hey guys, Expo My Legacy here, and I bet you're wondering why the heck my camera is so dark. Well, if you didn't watch any of my previous videos in regards to, well, my camera, which I may not have made public, the Razer Kiyo camera doesn't like to save settings, and Razer just had me RMA my last one because it's obviously a bug, or just broken, or something, and my new one came. I reinstalled the Razer Synapse and all that stuff. I got rid of all the drivers for my old camera, deleted everything from OBS about my camera, and then when I plugged it in, I just mapped my camera. It should show up as Razer Kiyo. Doesn't. It shows up as a USB video device. Again, it's like they sent me my camera back and never actually did anything to it, but I know they didn't do that because it's 100% a new device. Like, there's no doubt in my mind about that, but it just feels exactly the same with no changes, no fixes, no nothing. I'm sorry that I'm slouching. My current desk doesn't have a proper mic stand or anything yet, but I'm going to show you what I have to go through to get this stuff working. So without further ado, oh, and also my room isn't this dark. I actually have a ring light pointed at me right now, not the Kiyo's one, but like a bigger one. Let's turn on my lights quick. So let's turn them on all the way. Lights in my room are as bright as they go. Cool, right? Now, let's switch screens and take a look at what we can do here. So let's switch over to my desktop. There we go. Now, I'm going to turn off my camera in OBS and give Razer my control here. So let's check this out. This is in use by another program. Give me 1 second. I need to try to fix this. Properties. Activate when not showing. There we go. Deactivated. Let's do this. There we go. As you can see, there was a flash of light. That's what it should look like. Now, currently as it stands, let's reset this right here. Resetting that didn't do anything. Let's, I can't delete this profile because it's the default profile for this device. Now, I could change this to auto, manual focus, nothing. Okay, disable, re-enable. Okay, it worked this time. Disable, reset, disable, re-up, there it goes, it died again. Now, camera is currently plugged into the computer, directly into the back of the back USB port. Now, none of these settings do literally anything other than change like color and stuff, so like this won't really matter. There we go, back to default. Reset, there we go. Now we're gonna open up these settings right here, which I did not mess with any of these settings inside of OBS whatsoever. At default, it's all set to 128, same as in here, and then the color balance is 4000 for the white balance here. That's what it is. Now, if you go to camera control, this is not default. Let's change it to defaults there. Okay, these are defaults right there, but this is a lot darker than it should be. So let's change this to auto. Back. That's a bright -6 should be. So the fix for this is literally to toggle auto. Auto tends to look really bad and have everything be really shiny. That's why I turn it off. And then I set this to where I want it. So like for me, I'm going to set this to either -9 or -10. -9 is better when the lights are on. But if I turn off my overhead lights, do that like this, 9 still works as long as nothing bright is on my screen. So like if I put up whatever, if I have something white, like a big flash of white, I'll just be completely blown out. So I'll tend to put this to -10 right there, which also makes my background a bit darker. It just works well for me. So we're gonna put it at -9 for now. Apply, okay. This is what it should look like when I open up my camera. So if I switch back over to OBS, which I'll have this, and then talking, and then enable my camera. Now it's like this again. Too dark, even though it has the exact same settings. If I open up this, switch back over to US. Now look at this. This is in OBS. It's going to be the exact same settings. If I deactivate and reactivate, I'm bright on where I'm supposed to be. But if I click on configure video, same. And then over here, it's the same. Now I have to click this, bring it to auto. As you can tell, I'm completely flushed, right? Now I'll have to turn that back off again. And I'm better-ish. Let's turn down the exposure down to -10 this time, which is about -9 the last time we tried this. This should not be doing this whatsoever. Like, it should just look right all the time. It shouldn't be flush in one way and not flush in another. When I deactivate it again and reactivate it, which I'm not doing. Okay, now reactivate it. Just does this. It does not save settings. Razer needs to fix this before I feel like anyone should ever buy one of these, because for anyone to buy one of these and have to deal with this shit every time they set something up, I turn off my computer, it'll do this. I close OBS, it'll do this. I close anything and it does this. Like, there is no excuses for this to happen, especially when it's brand new. I don't know. That's like all I have to say. I'm aiming this directly at Razer, and I'm letting you guys know just how bad of an experience it can be. I'd say if you have the money, definitely pick up a different camera. Stay away from the Acrotech ones or whatever they are. They're just dog shit. Even the 2K one looks worse than 720p on this Razer one. And you can't even get 60 FPS on the things anyway. Like, even 30 FPS looks better on this than 60 FPS on the Acros. But I don't know. Razer, fix your shit, because I'm not gonna buy another one of your like anything until shit's fixed, because there's no reason for me to have to RMA absolutely everything I've ever purchased from you guys. And I'm just about to RMA the Razer Ripsaw, because it doesn't fucking work half the time. I'd rather use my old Elgato HD capture, which isn't even the HD60. But see you guys for the next one. Hope you guys have better luck than I do when it comes to this shit. But adios.